ako si Normando Orias, PDO1 ng Division of Isabela. Nagbibigay pugay sa legislative districts na buo ang suporta sa Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela.
Senior High School On-Air Academy. Unstoppable! Delivering you quality education amidst pandemic.
To defer school opening to October 5.
Unstoppable!
Giving you accessible learning platform anytime, anywhere.
Ang klase, whatever form it is.
Comprehensible!
Buckle up and get yourself ready.
I will repeat, then you will do it later on.
Accurate!
The sphere that includes all living things.
Today, we will be talking about rational functions.
Simplify.
This is Joss speaking. How may I help you?
This is DepEd School Radio's Senior High School On-Air
On-Air
Academy.
And now, here's your new episode for
Pen and Pages.
your guide for the subject Reading and Writing Skills. Pen and Pages.
Pen and Pages.
Mabuhay, Grade 11 learners! Kumusta? Are you doing great? Welcome to Senior High School Academy's Pen and Pages. This is DepEd School on Air, a space where we can tackle about reading and writing skills of Grade 11 learners. Today, our distance learning begins through radio broadcast, and I am glad that you are with me at this moment. In this session, we will be talking about the properties of a well-written text, particularly coherence and cohesion. So, make sure you can hear my voice clearly. Get your pen and paper as we go profoundly in this lesson. I am your radio teacher for today, Ma'am Marilet Paguyo from DepEd Isabela, and I will guide you today. Before we go deeper on our discussion, let us recall our last lesson. Last time, we discussed organization as one of the properties of a well-written text, wherein you learned that organizing thoughts make the text or message readable and understandable. Clarity is one essential tool in making the text look great. We also had a quiz, and today, we will check your answers. Ready? Here is the list of signal words and phrases that the author used in arranging the details in the paragraph. In, nowadays, wherein, according to, such, but, such as, to, meanwhile, and after. I am pretty sure that you, my dear students, really understood our previous lesson. Today, let us discuss another property of a well-written text, the cohesion and coherence. Are you ready?
Yes.
Wow! It seems like all of you are now ready and excited to venture for today's session. Let's start this lesson by activating your schema through a pretest. Are you ready?
Yes.
I bet you are. In our first activity, you will determine what is being referred to in each item. Then you will be given 5 seconds to write your answers on your paper. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good to hear that. At this moment, I will now read the choices. Please listen carefully or you may write them down because I will not read anymore the given choices once we started our activity. Is it understood?
Yes.
Alright, the choices are the following: coherence, cohesion, emphatic order, spatial order, chronological order. I repeat, coherence, cohesion, emphatic order, spatial order, and chronological order. Did you write them down?
Yes.
Okay, let's begin. Number 1. This refers to the logical flow and connection in a written text and is being achieved using devices to link sentences together. Number 2. This refers to the arrangement where the sentences of a paragraph are organized according to the geographical location. Number 3. This arrangement is all about the information of an organized paragraph to emphasize certain points depending on the writer's purpose. Number 4. This refers to the unity or togetherness of the text as a whole and is being achieved through the arrangement of ideas in a logical order. And number 5. This arrangement of details is organized in the order which they happened. And now, let's check your answers. Remember, honesty is the best policy, so be honest in checking your answers. Here are the answers. For number 1, the answer is cohesion. The answer in number 2 is spatial order. While in number 3, emphatic order is the answer. For number 4, the answer is coherence. And for number 5, chronological order is the answer. Thank you for sticking with me. Did you get it all right?
Yes.
That's great. Stay tuned because I will be sharing new information with you. But before that, let's take a short break.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela.
Tayo na!
Mare, ba't may gamit kayong radyo ngayon? Luma na yan ah.
Mare, ang radyo ay kailanman hindi na paglilipasan ng panahon. Lalo ngayon, isa ang radio-based instruction sa napiling gamitin ng DepEd para maituloy ang pag-aaral ng mga bata sa kabila ng pandemiko.
Wow, ang galing naman. Sige Mare, uwi na ako para makabili ng radyo para sa inaanak mo.
Tara na't matuto sa kabila ng pandemiko. Isang paalala mula sa DepEd at ng himpilang ito. Sulong Edukalidad!
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela.
Tayo na!
And we're back. Are you still there, my dear students?
Yes.
I hope you are still tuning into our radio class. To begin with, may I ask you, have you ever tried talking to a foreigner who talks so fast? Did you understand what he or she meant to say? Maybe you understood some of his words, but you still ask him or her to repeat what he or she said. Am I right?
Yes.
What do you think would be the reason? That is correct. It is because the speaker doesn't make use of some techniques and grammatical or transitional devices. Communication plays a vital role in relaying messages to our audience and recipients. Truly, it is challenging for a sender to make his or her thoughts be understood precisely. In doing so, writers and speakers must use some techniques and grammatical devices in their artistic works. Learners, you may jot down the key points as I discuss to you the lesson. Are you still with me?
Yes.
That's good to hear. Cohesion and coherence are both properties of a well-written text that deal with close relationship based on a grammar or meaning between two parts of a sentence or a larger piece of writing. But what is the difference between the two? You've got an idea? Cohesion is the logical flow and connection in a written text and is achieved through the use of devices to link sentences together so that there is a logical flow between ideas from the sentence to the next. To make it short, cohesion is the connection of ideas at a sentence level. It is also the relationships between sentences or parts of sentences. On the other hand, Coherence is all about the unity or togetherness of the text as a whole and is achieved through the effective grouping and arrangement of ideas in a logical order. In other words, coherence pertains to sentences that are arranged in a logical manner which will be understood easily by the reader. It is all about the order of statements and the relationship between ideas. Did you understand the difference between coherence and cohesion?
Yes.
Alright, that's good to hear. There are 3 things that you need to know more because these will be very helpful when you are trying to evaluate your text if it has cohesion and coherence. First, a text with cohesion but no coherence is difficult to follow. Second, a text with coherence but no cohesion has no definite point. Lastly, a text that has both cohesion and coherence is logically sequenced and stays on topic. Since you already know the difference between coherence and cohesion, how can we now organize the details of a paragraph? There are 3 arrangements of details to achieve a well-written text. First is chronological order. The second one is spatial order, and the third one is emphatic order. What do we mean by chronological? When the details are arranged in the order in which they happened, that is chronological, meaning the details are organized. Let me read an example. This morning was crazy. My alarm clock was set for PM instead of AM. So I woke up late. I just wore some clothes and ran out the door. I rode my bike as fast as I could and thought that I was going to be late for sure. But when I got there, everyone was outside and there were fire trucks all lined up in front of the school. I guess somebody played with the fire alarm before the class started. That's for sure a blessing in disguise, because nobody really noticed that I was late. As you notice, the speaker narrated the things happened to him from beginning until end. The details are arranged in the order in which they happened. Are you still with me, class?
Yes, yes, yes.
Say hooray if you are still with me.
Hooray!
What an energy! Now, let's proceed to the second arrangement, which is all about spatial order. What is spatial, class? Yes, spatial is an adjective relating to space. Class, did you already try to create a paragraph describing the location of your house? If you did, then you use different directions like left, right, up, and down. Am I right?
Yes.
In the arrangement of details, the sentences of a paragraph that are arranged according to geographical location, such as left to right, up to down, is called spatial order. Like for example, the inside of Bill's refrigerator was horrible. On the top shelf was a 1-month-old carton of milk. Next to it sat a slice of melon that had started to get moldy. To the right of the melon sat the remains of a macaroni and cheese dinner that was served a week earlier. On the shelf below was a slice of cake from his sister's birthday party. Though there was food, none of it was edible. So the speaker used prepositional phrases to determine the location or the order of the things he mentioned. Did you understand the meaning of chronological and spatial?
Yes, yes, yes.
Now, to complete the arrangement of details, let us have emphatic order. Emphatic order is the arrangement of information found in a paragraph that emphasizes certain points depending on the writer's purpose. Here, the coherence of the paragraph is established in 2 ways. First is from least to most important, and second, from most to least important. Listen to this example. After looking at all the brochures and talking to several salesmen, I decided to purchase an SLR camera. For several years, I had been dissatisfied with the results I was getting from my point-and-shoot camera. The framing was imprecise and the focus was not always accurate. I had planned a vacation to an area that promised many fabulous photo opportunities, and I wanted to capture each one with accuracy. But the most important reason I decided on the SLR camera was the great versatility it offered. In the example given, the organization moves from the least important idea, that is, the dissatisfaction with the results of the point-and-shoot camera, to the most important idea, which is the versatility offered of SLR camera. Did you understand, class?
Yes.
That's great! Since you already know the arrangement of details under cohesion and coherence, you should also learn the transitional devices to be used as connectors among clauses or sentences. These transitional devices are categorized according to functions. First, let's define what transition is. Transitions are words that connect one idea to another. Through this, our ideas will flow smoothly. Time is one of the transitions that we can use in sentences. First, immediately, afterward, before, at the same time, after, earlier, simultaneously, finally, next, in the meantime, later, eventually, then, meanwhile, now, and the likes are some of the connectors that you can use when pertaining to time. I hope that you are taking down notes while listening.
Yes.
Second transition is sequence. The connectors that you can use here are the following: moreover, furthermore, next, also, finally, last, another, first, second, third, besides, also, additionally, and many more. Another transition is space. These are the following: above, next to, below, behind, besides, and some of the prepositions that can be used as transitions pertaining to space. In exemplifying someone or something in your paragraph, the transitions under illustration can be used to achieve the coherence and cohesion. For instance, specifically, for example, namely, in this case, to illustrate, and the likes are the transitional devices that you can use. Next is comparison. Similarly, also, in the same way, still, likewise, in comparison, to, etc. are some of the connectors that you can use when you want to show the similarities of your subjects. On the other hand, if you want to show the differences of your subjects, then you may use a transitional device under contrast. You may use but, despite, however, even though, yet, on the other hand, although, on the contrary, otherwise, conversely, and other connecting words that indicate differences. Another transition device is the cause and effect. What are the connectors that you can use? We have because, as a result, consequently, then, so, since, and the likes to show cause and effect. The last transition that you can use to achieve coherence and cohesion is conclusion. Conclusion is a closing paragraph that brings together the body paragraphs in a unifying theme. Then, what are the connectors that we can use in our concluding statement? You can use thus, therefore, hence, in conclusion, or in short, when you are about to end your paragraph. Alright, is everything clear, my dear students?
Yes. Yes.
Wow, you are truly amazing and inspiring. It seems like you really understood our lesson for today. Just bear in mind that to achieve coherence and cohesion, you need to apply the three arrangement details, namely chronological order, spatial order, and emphatic order. Also, do not forget the transitional devices that you can use to produce a quality output that can easily understand by the reader or listener. Later, after a short break, we will be having a quiz, so prepare your pen and paper. But before that, let's hear a short reminder from the Department of Education.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela.
Tayo na!
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you! Ngayon ba ang kaarawan mo? Hindi! Hinuhugasan ko lamang ng mabuti ang aking kamay. Sabi ng DOH, 2 happy birthday songs daw upang makaiwas tayo sa COVID-19. Wow! Ang galing naman! Simula ngayon, maghuhugas na ako ng kamay habang umaawit ng happy birthday. Ang inyong kalinisan at disiplina ang magliligtas sa inyo. Isang paalala mula sa DOH, DepEd at ng himpilang ito.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela.
Tayo na!
Welcome back, my grade 11 learners. We have just finished talking about properties of a well-written text, particularly cohesion and coherence. And to test if you really listened to our lesson, we will be having a short quiz. This quiz will just refresh your minds regarding the things that we have just discussed. There are no choices given in each statement because you will identify what is being asked in each sentence. Are you ready? If that's the case, let's get started. Number 1. The details of a paragraph are arranged according to the order in which they happened. What do you call this? I repeat, the details of a paragraph are arranged according to the order in which they happened. What do you call this? Number 2. These are words that connect one idea to another so our ideas will flow smoothly. I repeat, these are words that connect one idea to another so our ideas will flow smoothly. Number 3. This means that sentences are arranged in a logical manner, making them easily understood by the reader. I repeat, this means that sentences are arranged in a logical manner, making them easily understood by the reader. Number 4. The sentences of a paragraph are arranged according to geographical location, such as left to right, up to down. Again, the sentences of a paragraph are arranged according to geographical location, such as left to right, up to down. And number 5. It is the logical flow and connection in a written text and is achieved through the use of devices to link sentences together so that there is a logical flow between ideas from one sentence to the next. What do you call this? Again, it is the logical flow and connection in a written text and is achieved through the use of devices to link sentences together so that there is a logical flow between ideas from one sentence to the next. What do you call this? Time is up. Can I hear a yell from you? Alright, Now, it's time to develop a single paragraph about my quarantine experience using cohesive devices. Be guided on the mechanics and rubrics that I will tell you. For mechanics, first, it will be a minimum of 500 and maximum of 1,000 content words. Second, appropriateness in the use of cohesive devices is a must. Third, photos might be added for creativity and aesthetics. Fourth, rubric must be considered. The rubrics for your activity are the following. For cohesiveness and coherence, 50 points. For the content, 30 points. And for your creativity, 20 points. A total of 100 points. You will be given enough time to create your activity because your teacher in charge in school is the one who will check your quiz and activity. I hope everything is clear. Alright, to you my grade 11 learners, learning these things are important. Proper transitions among ideas, clauses, and sentences are necessary in developing a comprehensive and tight discourse. By using transitional devices, message of the text will be delivered comprehensively and confusion on the part of the readers is avoided. With that, thank you so much, and this ends our lesson for today. You deserve a round of applause for staying with me throughout our lesson. Next week, we will be having another topic on reading and writing skills. I expect you to be there same time and same station, so don't miss it. On behalf of the Isabela radio production team and script writer, Ma'am Sherlyn Joy G. Domincil, this has been Ma'am Marilet Paguyo, your radio teacher for today. Always remember, no matter where you are, we will deliver quality education through Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela. A blessed day everyone! Bye-bye!
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela.
Tayo na!
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela!